welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in a really good mood today. Like, honestly, the spirit is in me today. Anyways, today's video, as you've seen by today's title, I'm definitely going to be reorganizing my whole bookshelf. And not only do I have one anymore, I have two. So this is the one I had in my college dorm, and then the one I've been having for like a good minute now. That's been over 5 years since I've had it. And it wasn't even a bookshelf at first. Honestly, it had clothes in it. But it's changed into a bookshelf over the last couple of years, and I definitely want to go ahead and rebrand this whole section, because as you can see, it's giving what in the world. And then I have this box full of books, guys. Do you see all of these books? And that's crazy. So I'm definitely going to be doing that today's video. I'm super excited to do it. So let's get into it. This may be a couple of days of a process, I'm not going to lie. But hopefully I can get it all done tonight, because I don't feel like it'll take too long as I know what I have, you know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I do. So I do want to go ahead and get into this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So let's get into it. So let's go ahead and start with taking out all of the books. So I first have to take out all of the books out of this little thing. And then I also have to take out all of the books out of there. So first I'm going to start with this. And then I'm going to go into the actual book tube full of books. And then we'll get into actually sectioning them off. And then I'll tell you how I'm sectioning them off. The way I'm already tired and hot from just that. Yo, I don't even know what to say. Like, who am I? I'm a book hoarder. That's who I am. But I think I'm going to rearrange something. So I think I'm going to move this one, the black one, over a little bit and move this actually over there. So that is going to be a little bit of a process, I'm not going to lie. That is a lot, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I'm going to move these out my way. And then, I don't even know. Like, there's so many books, guys. This isn't even a joke anymore. This is just concerning. Like, at first I was like, oh, let me get into books. I love these. And it was a joke at first. And then it wasn't anymore. And so, this is what happened. So, let me try to move everything over. We'll see how quick I can do this. I literally just realized how much that didn't do, but I feel like it's a better setup. That's all I gotta say. I don't know, it just feels better. But I'm gonna wipe all of this stuff down because it's very dusty, and so it needs to be wiped. So I'm going to grab some trusty Clorox, or is that Clorox? No, that's definitely not Clorox. Lysol. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what my brains are. Anyways, let me grab that and some paper towels. I definitely need to wipe down everything. That is the first task. Because first of all, I never wiped this down until right now. So I'm not gonna lie, it's probably really dirty. These are disgusting. I'm ashamed to show y'all this, but I will because I'm very realistic. You see this? It's diabolical dust, okay? Disgusting. This should never happen. However, I do have an excuse because I was in college and I was not able to come and, like, you know, clean these every week. So, or every month. Nobody should be cleaning these every week. That's just too much work. but I did not get the chance to clean these every single month, so they have definitely piled up some dirt and nastiness. So let me clean these up. Alrighty, so now that the dressers or the shelves are officially clean, and it's actually time for me to start figuring out where everything is going to go. And truly, I have no idea is what the real answer. But if you want a fake one, I can try. Anyways, what I'm going to try to do. Now, this is going to be harder than it looks because I have a lot of books, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, what I have in mind right now, though, is series being number 1. And then we'll see where I go with those. So the series, I want to go ahead and put in one of the bigger ones. And then I also want to put hardbacks in one of them. Before, when I didn't have so many books, this wasn't so hard. But now I have too many and I don't know what to do. So what I'm thinking right now is I'm going to go ahead and first start with all of my series. Separate the series from that. From all of the books, because I have quite a lot of series. So I want to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to separate whatever else I have left from hardback to paperback, and then that's where I'll go from there. I'm thinking I'm going to do the rainbow shelves over here and then put all of the other stuff in here. So I'm going to do hardbacks and then series. I'm going to do series on the top 2 shelves and then hardbacks on the bottom 2. We're going to see how that works out. I'm not really sure if that'll officially happen, but first I want to go ahead and start piling them out into the right sections with each other, and then I'll actually start putting them into the shelves and see how they're going to look. Series I have, guys. I have 25 series into total. Now that's not including all of this because this is all series that I have. However, I have a pile full of series that are singled out, and these all have this one also is a series. It's just over there, but this is all of the pile. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 books. I think 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And technically, I have 26 different series. These are all singled because I don't have the rest of the series. And then all of them here have their whole series, or either one book is missing. This one has a book missing because it's actually not with me. And then, yeah, this is how this looks. But there's a bunch. this is the situation we got going on. So in that back, since I didn't want the ones to be showing where like they were, you know, uneven, I just put them in the back. And then on the top and mostly on the bottom are all of the single ones, and then the series are in the front for the most part. These books are really big, I'm not gonna lie, but those two right there, I just put in the front, and then these has like one more book. Hopefully I'll get that soon. Then I have these two. This is a series complete, and this is one that has another book, but I have to get it. Then over here, I kind of put it like, I don't know, like just my favorite series in the top, and then the ones in the back are ones I kind of completed. So the ones in the back are pretty much the Modal Zushi, the Summer Turned Pretty, Sarah J Maas, which is in the back, but I haven't read that one yet. And then the other three are Repeat Cur, and then that one is Haikyuu up top. And then in the front, as you can see, I'll put these back. As you can see in the front, this is how it looks. So I have Lucy Score and Lauren Asher, who are two of my favorite authors, up here in the front. Then I have Leigh Bardugo, Hellbent, and Ninth House. This is a series. And then the Lynn, I forgot her name, Judy Island, this is her series right here. And then this is the Boys of Tillman. Only has 2 books right now. I'm gonna read the first 2 and see how I like it. If I don't, I won't continue, but I'll keep it because it's pretty. And then that's just pretty much how the series looks. It's really cute and I like it so far. Now I'm gonna go into these and divide them into authors. So I realized that I have authors that I have multiples of. So like people like Taylor Jenkins Reid as one of my authors, and then I have a couple of things by Kathleen Glasgow, some by Christina Lauren, and then just authors that I know I have multiples of. And so I'm gonna go in and just do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put them into these bottom shelves, hopefully just one shelf, hopefully, and we'll see what the 4th one will end up looking like. So this is how it's organized, so that way I'm not just talking at you, you can see this as well. So yeah, these are just the books that I know for sure that I don't like. A couple of these authors I don't know if I'll buy again, like Colleen Hoover, Christina Lauren are always those two right there. Then Emily Henry, I'm pretty sure I'll buy another one of her books. And then these two, 1, 2, and 3 and 4 are series. This one is by the same author, Tessa Bailey. And then this one is Kathleen Glasgow. I know I'll buy her again because her books are so amazing. I've read 2 of her books. They're amazing. I love them. And then the rest of these are just all of the regular authors. So we have Taylor Jenkins Reid, who is one of my favorite authors. I kid you not, I love this woman. Like, her writing will never fail me ever in her entire life. But then I have all of Ali Hazelwood's books. How did you get back here? What? I don't even know how that happened. These are all of Ali Hazelwood's books. So yeah. And then I have 2 Casey McQuiston books that I didn't even know Casey McQuiston had written this one or this one. And I have Donna Tartt. She writes more mysterious kind of books. So I have The Secret History and The Goldfinch. Now it is time for me to take about a 15-minute break so that my phone can charge and that way I can breathe. I think I want to categorize them by genres. to be honest with you, because I think I have at least 6 or 7 genres in here. But yeah, other than that, we live in, and I'll get back to y'all in about 15-20 minutes. Now it is time for me to actually start separating them by genres. Like I said earlier, I'm thinking down here I want to put all of my literary fiction, which is going to be down here because Jane Austen is down here, and she is one of my literary fiction girlies, and she's one of my old classics. So I'm gonna also find a lot of the classics I have, which I have quite a few. So I'm just gonna find all of the classics and all of the actual literary pieces that I have, because I know I have quite a few of those, and I haven't gotten to my literary area yet, but I have a lot of literary books and I just haven't read them. This section, since I have quite a few of them, I have literary pieces, and I'm also going to put down here like psychological pieces like these. Like I have a couple of these. I have a couple of like these kind of books, and they're just like psychological reviews, I guess you can say. I don't know how to say it. Like I don't know what exactly they are, but anyways, I do have quite a few like real life stories and like memoirs. So if I have any more memoirs and stuff like that, I'll put them down here. So we got some literary pieces down here, some actual real life stories like memoirs. We love memoirs, those are beautiful. I think I have quite a few more, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick them all out and put them into this one down here. Look at that golden hour on me per. Anyways, guys, I am now going to move on into things that are romance, because I have a lot of that, and then I'm also going to go into now I'm gonna do romance and YA next. Hopefully we'll see where those go. I'm gonna start at the bottom to the top, because at the top I kind of want to put decorations. I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna start with romance and YA. That's what I'm gonna separate next. Hey you guys, so my camera went off on me in the middle of me doing this, but anyways, I have separated these two. So this is all romance, and it's all one like row. There's no second row in the back or anything like that. So like the first row, these first 2 rows down here are romance. This is not that much. I thought I had more romance than this. Second row, I mixed in 2 genres. So I mixed in YA fiction and coming of age, because they're kind of sort of the same thing. Now I had technically separated everything because I was looking all of the titles up, and so I have separated them into sections on the floor. So the first section I would like to get into, this is all just categorized as fiction, not really just fiction. Like if fiction was the first thing, that's where all of these came in. So these are all fiction. Then we got some mysteries and thrillers and historical fiction. So these are basically historical fiction, so these 3. And then I have 1 psychological thriller, so that's gonna go in with that. This one right here that only has 4 books is like this one actually is its own category. This is a science fiction, and I don't have any more of those in here. These other 3 are actually, I forgot, what are they, mysteries and stuff like that. So that is why these 3 are going in here. And then over here is fantasy. Let's go ahead and finish this off before I show you the full thing. guys, the library is officially done. I am so happy the way that the library has turned out, and it feels like so homey to me, and I just love it. Even though you watched me do it, like, I just want to show you everything, and here it is. Alrighty, so here is the library. Yay! Look at it. It's so pretty. I love it. And of course, you already know the sectionings. I don't really have to tell you, but I am gonna say it again just in case. Everything up here is series, so this is all series. And then down here, of course, y'all already seen it, but down here I have all of my repeating authors. So, you know, if I have multiple of the same author, they all went down here. And then if I know I was gonna buy more, I put them back there as well. And back here is literary, poetry, and self-help books. So there's a bunch of those, and memoirs. There's all back here. And that is every single one of those. Then moving on to the next shelf, let's start from the bottom up because that's how I did it. Both shelves have romance in them. And then of course, coming up here to the next row, we have all of the YA and then all of the coming of age. So YA and coming of age are kind of in the same category, so I put them over here. And over here in this section, we have some psychological thrillers, we have some mystery, and then the rest of them are just fiction. Then moving on up, this is more mystery and fantasy. So this is technically mostly fantasy because this is fantasy, 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 mysteries. Yeah, all the three of these are mysteries, fantasy. This is my Bible. And then coming over to the section I did not talk about. Yes, this is cute. So this is my, like, you know, reading stuff. So I have some tabs over here. Now granted, that's not all of them because the rest of the tabs are actually over in my dresser drawers. Then we have our little tie TY little beanie thing, hey Owlie. And then I have my TBR jar. This is the TBR jar I made a while back. I'm not sure why this TBR jar has 2 R's, but we're gonna act like that's not happening. These are book covers, and then this is TBR scratch offs. So if you've seen recently on Book Talk, this is what it looks like, and I made my own, bought them, and here they are. These are 2 different sets, and I'm sure I have a video of them up already, so I'll link it down below. But anyways, that is the complete library. Alrighty, honeybees, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I definitely did because I feel like this is one of my favorite library setups that I've done, and I think this is my 3rd or 4th time doing it, not really sure. But you know, this is my favorite one so far, and I'm super excited to see what it'll look like in a couple of years. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like it'll be very exciting to see. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And remember to be true and be you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.